What's going on, my sinfully seductive people? First and foremost, happy 4th of July. Hope everybody's having a safe and great Independence Day, celebrating and watching fireworks. I've been having this for a long time. I bought a lot of samples from ScentSplit, and I haven't got into a lot of them. And I'm gonna do my first impressions with you guys. ScentSplit. If you don't know what ScentSplit is, you can buy decants, and they have all niche, designer, mostly everything that you can think of. Got 1 mLs and 2 mLs. I have a couple other ones. The spoiler, for the 2 mLs, I did smell these. It's just the 1 mLs that I didn't smell. So, French Defense by Mind Games. That one is good. It's a real kind of gourmandish cherry scent. The keynote that you do pick up right in the opening is the cherry. As it goes into the mid and the base, you do get hints of the woods. Top notes are black cherry, violet leaves, and chamomile. You get the black cherry, a lot of black cherry. You get a lot of black cherry in the opening. Like I said, gourmandish. Violet leaves, my nose doesn't pick those up as much. Chamomile, neither. So then we have mid notes of geranium, Madagascar, Rose Absolute, Mimosa. I guess I don't pick those up neither. I don't know, maybe it's just my nose. And then you have base of amber, cedarwood, and blondewood. Yeah, so what I pick up from the scent is mostly the cherry and the cedarwood and the blondewoods. Everything else, to my nose, I can't really smell that. That was Mind Games French Defense. There you go. This is Cherokee. Cherokee by Serge Lutens. This has a hay note that is very prominent in the whole life, from the opening to the mid to the base. It's prominent, and it's the keynote in the whole life of the fragrance. Notes of honey, musk. You do get the honey too. The honey's really, it's a unique smell, but it smells so damn good. I ended up just off testing it and wearing it. I loved it so much that I actually bought a full bottle, and I just love the unique smell of it. I don't know, just something about the way it smells just kept me going back to it and back to it and back to it. It was amazing to me. So notes of honey, musk, incense, tobacco leaf, hay, sugar, amber, iris, rose, and sandalwood. So you get the incense, the tobacco leaf, the hay, very prominent. And I didn't know there was iris in it. Right, iris is like one of my favorite notes in fragrances. Rose as well. So this has a lot of notes that I love, and amber. So that's probably why I like it so much, because it has a lot of notes that I actually gravitate to, that I love. But man, it's such a unique scent. I mean, it's probably dated because this was hyped a long time ago, but for good reason, just reason. But to me, I mean, this is full bottle worthy, in my opinion, my honest opinion. If you don't have that in your collection, that's one that you, in my opinion, should have in your collection. Projects really well. I would say moderate projection. Sillage, moderate to heavy in the first 30 minutes to an hour, and then it sits as a skin set. But longevity, it's an 8 to 10 plus hour fragrance it lasts. You see what it is. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get monetized. By Frank Boucle. This has an interesting opening. It's funky, but good. I don't know how to explain it. It's funky but good. You know what I'm saying? Like some people says, a lot of people when you look up the notes either on Fragrantica or on Parfumo, they say it has a harsh opening. It smells like mothballs, but I don't get that. For me, I get like a strong tuberose. It's really dominant. The tuberose is really dominant in this. If you don't like tuberose fragrances, then you're not gonna like this. For me, I kind of like tuberose fragrances. I don't know, it's a distinctive smell, and I just like it. So the notes at the top are caramel, tobacco, bitter orange, and red berries. I don't get any of that, honestly. I just get the tuberose. Like, it smells kind of linear the whole way through the fragrance, but the tuberose is the key player in the whole fragrance. It's look at the color of the juice. You can tell. Let me show you the color of the Cherokee juice. It's like wine. It's beautiful. The dark wine color. But as far as the Frank Boucle, so the top notes are caramel, tobacco, bitter orange, and red berries. The mid is tuberose, lily, and orchid, and the base is oil, monoi oil, MONOI oil, vanilla, and patchouli. Honestly, when I tested this one out too, I wore it, tested it out. Projects heavy. Sillage, heavy. Longevity, same as Cherokee, 8 to 10 hours plus. And if you spray this on your clothes, it's gonna stay for like a few days. But it's a very interesting scent. If you haven't got your nose on it, get a sample, go to ScentSplit or any decant website and get yourself a sample and get your nose on this. It's interesting, but like I said in the beginning, if you don't like tuberose, then shy away from this one because this is tuberose dominant. Musk Ravager by the House of Frederic Malle. Frederic Malle Musk Ravager. Haven't smelled this one yet. All the rest of these, I haven't smelled, I haven't tested, I haven't done it. Just the 3 2 mLs samples are the only ones that I actually tested and worn out. So this would be my first impressions of these, actual first impressions. So let's read the notes on this one. Top notes of lavender, tangerine, and bergamot. Mid notes of cinnamon and cloves. And base notes of musk, vanilla, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, gaiac wood, and cedar. I don't really like this style because these are like the dabbers. I'd much rather have the sprays. But when you order 1 ml samples from ScentSplit, this is what they come in. Interesting. I get straight up cinnamon, tonka bean, vanilla. This is nice. But I don't get any of those top notes. Maybe the lavender, but it's not projecting heavy. put some on skin. It's like a really soft, sensual scent. Really seductive. First impressions, I like. Full bottle worthy, I don't know yet. It's a solid 6.5. Not bad. Musk Ravager in the House of Frederick Malle. Electibus Imperium. So it says citrus, spicy top. There's bergamot and coriander. Floral, spicy, heart or mid. Rose, lily, saffron. I also love saffron. Jasmine, neroli. Also love neroli. Tuberose, another note that I love. Amber, woody base. I told you guys already. Amber, vanilla, patchouli I like as well. Oud, in some cases, depending on how they use it. What kind of oud they use, what kind of oil they use. So amber woody base would be amber, musk, vanilla, gaiac wood, agar wood, which is oud, and patchouli. So let's see. It smells familiar. Something else that I have in my collection, but not a one-to-one. But I can't think of it right now. The citruses, the bergamot pops right off the top. You get that rose, the neroli and saffron. The tuberose is really light in the background, but it works. I'm gonna put some on skin. Cause you know, on skin, it's different. On skin, that rose pops. That rose pops on skin. The oud is there, subtle. The patchouli too. It's a well-balanced fragrance. I give that a solid 7. I can't think of what it reminds me of. 7. It's a 7. As of right now, I gotta wear it out and test it a little more and see how it does as far as longevity, projection, sillage. But as of right now, I give it a solid 7. This is Nightfall Patchouli by the House of Carolina Herrera. I don't have any Carolina Herreras at all in my collection, so I'm curious. I heard the Bad Boy line was good. Bad Boy Cobalt. The CH Man line was good. 212 line was good. This is her niche line. It's part of her niche line. And there's another one in her niche line that I heard was pretty good. Mystery Tobacco. Oh man, what is this? So for the notes, it just says Indonesian patchouli, leaf, cinnamon, and benzoin. This is, wow, it's powerful. This is really strong. But it is like, it has like a seductive undertone. It's good. I mean, it's strong, but it's good. The patchouli and the cinnamon and the benzoin, because they only give you 3 notes. Patchouli leaf, cinnamon, and benzoin. I'm sure there's more. Maybe some vetiver. And there's something sweet. It's gotta be the cinnamon. But this is nice. This is nice. Full bottle worthy? Let's see. But I'm not saying it's full bottle worthy. We're gonna see. Oh, off skin. Oh, off skin is beautiful. You get all 3 notes that they give you. You get those, all 3 of them. And I get like a hint of vetiver, grass, or something else in the mix of this. It's sweet, but sour, but sensual. Do you know what I'm saying? I like that one. I'm gonna have to give this one an 8. Night in Marrakesh. More of a perfume collector. A night in Marrakesh. Perfumes, because I think all of these are unisex. Whoa. Whoa. That is something else. Whoa. I get honey, tobacco, incense, or myrrh, frankincense, myrrh, oud. The top notes are vetiver, cardamom, almond, and bergamot. Middle notes of oleobanum, Moroccan rose, ginger, coffee, white tobacco, cedar, cinnamon, and saffron. Base notes of Cambodian oud, cypriol oil, or nagarmotha, patchouli, honey, amber, sandalwood, and castoreum. That's what's giving that funk. If you don't know what castoreum is basically shit. To my nose, like I said before, I get that honey, I get that tobacco leaf. I don't get that cinnamon, saffron, rose, a little bit of that coffee. Now that I read the note, I smell the coffee coming in a little more. The first impressions, it's good. I would give it a 6.5. It's not bad, but it's not like, wow. You know, it smells like a typical Arabian or Middle Eastern fragrance. That's how I would put it. It smells like a typical Middle Eastern fragrance. Amber Oud from the house of Roja Parfums. Oh, the juice color is nice. It's like, oh, I like that. That is beautiful. Rose, powdery rose. It smells very, very similar to MFK Oud Satin Mood. Gives that same vibe. That powdery rose. Okay, so the top notes are bergamot, lime, and lemon. Did not get any of those top notes. I got powdery rose, and it's still there. Mid notes of rose, fig, ylang-ylang, and jasmine. And base notes of oud, ambergris, saffron, cinnamon, civet, animalic, birch, orris, root, sandalwood, oak moss, musk, and patchouli. Oh, I gotta test this on skin. I mean, I can't get past that rose. It's heavy, powdery rose dominant. If you like rose, okay, on skin, it's developing a little more. Still get that powdery rose. I don't get any of the bergamot or the lime. Some of that fig, some of that saffron, some of that cinnamon, patchouli, just really, really light in the background. 1.8. I like that one. Elysium Parfum Cologne. You just got alcohol straight up that top. Wait, no, like a sour grapefruit. Curious to see if this has honey or cinnamon or maybe saffron. Let me see. Something sweet. The top notes are grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, lime, thyme, artemisia, gabanum. Mid notes of vetiver, juniper berries, blackcurrant, apple, pink pepper, cypriol oil, lily of the valley, rose. I'm not getting a heavy rose off of this. No. Jasmine is subtle, it's light. Okay, and base notes of ambergris, leather, vanilla, benzoin, and lavender. To me, it's like floral. It's unisex, but it leans more feminine for my nose. But it's good. Give that 7.5. I like the other Roja better, the Amber Oud. Next one is by one of my first ever purchases of a niche house. Blind bought the fragrance from the house of Nishane. I blind bought Fan Your Flames, and that is immaculate. And I also, for Father's Day, was gifted a Nishane Saffron Colonize, which is amazing as well. This one is, let's get it to focus, Nishane Hasibat. I could see the comparison to the Latafa, Al-Akid, Al-Akid, I don't know, I don't want to butcher the name, but they smell really similar. I have that fragrance, I don't have this one. But off of that smell and this, they smell a good 85 to 90% similar. Smelled Nefs, Fan Your Flames, Ani, which are personally my 3 top picks from the house. The notes on Hasiba are bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit, jasmine, patchouli, cedar, woody notes, and oak moss. I would give this 7.5. Blanche, how do you say this? Blanche Petite, I guess, by the house of Liquid Imaginaries. It's all over my fingers now. All right, so the notes for this one is top notes are milk, mystical, and amberette, musk, mallow. Middle notes are mahonial, incense, tuberose, and jasmine. And base notes are vanilla, cacao, musk, and tonka bean. I can pull this off. It leans feminine, but very gourmandish. You do get that lactonic, that creamy, get that marshmallow kind of vibe. I don't get the tuberose or the incense. You do get the vanilla. You get the tonka bean, the cacao, you get it. It's a good fragrance. 7.5 by the House of Royal Crown. This is Yitzma, Yitzma, Yitzma. I hope I'm not butchering that, but rum, a whiskey, underlying sweetness. Don't know what that can be. Also a little bit of green herb, kind of herb. Maybe some vetiver. Smells earthy. So at the top we have lemon, mandarin, Calabrian bergamot, black pepper, cedar fruit, dried fruits, and nutmeg. In the heart we have Burmese oud, absolute peach flower, absolute orange flower, ylang-ylang, magnolia, cream notes, violet, Morocco rose. I didn't pick up on a rose. Base notes of vetiver, patchouli, gray musk, sandal, Mysore gray amber, absolute vanille, and cypress. I got a couple of the notes. I'm gonna put this on skin because I want to see if it changes. Okay. I got a couple of notes. I didn't get them all. I got a lot of base notes. On skin is totally different. It is nice. I like that. It's unique. I give that an 8.5. 8.5, honestly. I like it. It's like one of the top 3 that I liked. Creation E Pour Homme Parfum. Oh wow, this got a funk to it. What is that funk? It's boozy. This one's boozy as well. There was no booze in the other one. This is definitely whiskey. I don't know if maybe I want a glass of whiskey right now, but to my nose, boozy, whiskey, something sweet in the background. I don't know if it's fruit, honey, patchouli. What's this one's skin? A little more. There we go. Cinnamon? No. Like a herb? Basil maybe? No, I doubt it's basil. Boozy. Okay, so top is bergamot, which I did not get. The heart is geranium, neroli, rose, jasmine, heliotrope. Okay, base is black pepper, cardamom, cognac. That's what it is, cognac. It's not whiskey. It's cognac. But it's good. It's done good. I knew it was boozy. Ginger, patchouli, sandalwood, ambergris, benzoin, tobacco, and vanilla. I like boozy fragrances as well. I'm gonna have to give this 8.5 as well. I like that one. I'm gonna do full wearings on all of these and then give my opinions on all of them as I do full wearings on them. I mean, I'm not gonna get a lot because these are only 1 ml samples, but I should be able to get at least 1 or 2 wearings off of these. This was my first impressions on some of them, and my other impressions that I thought of the other 2 mls. And happy 4th of July. Everybody be safe. If you're gonna do fireworks, make sure it's under adult supervision if you're under the age. And to my adults as well, y'all be careful, don't blow no fingers up or lose a hand or limbs. Be careful with the fireworks. And happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. Everyone have a blessed night. Follow us on the quest to smell the best. Stay blessed.